of my favorite books called the Bible. I read that a fool runs when nobody is chasing them. Well, literally here I'm running and nobody is chasing me, but I'm no fool. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. It's a beautiful morning and it's a new month. It's February, guys. We blink and the month is gone. Man, life is moving too fast, but we are grateful even for the chance to be able to go past January. By the how are you holding up? I'm so glad that you took your time to click this channel or however this video popped to you. Thank you so much for clicking. And for the sake of those who are here for the very first time, my name is Helen. As you can see, the channel goes by the name of Helen Explores. I create content just around living. I'm currently living life in my 40s and I live in Nairobi, Kenya. I make content about Africa, about life past 40s. I also make so that we can learn from each other. This is just an open, safe space. I make content around homesteading in the urban area because I'm always so big on self-reliance and sustainability. And I also do some bit of travel content. So in this video, it's shaky like this because it's our beautiful morning and I've decided to take a walk in one of the amazing parks in Nairobi. This is Arboretum. So I'm just here with my girls. We are doing a nature trail. When I mean my girls, I mean my children. You can see them in the background. And these are some of the things that really make my days amazing. Well, at it, guys, I just want to talk to you about something and just share a story. Because sometimes life can be pretty weird and we get some surprises that we were not expecting. Recently, we had a scare. When I mean a scare, hey, the girl you have seen behind there in a yellow t-shirt is my smallest. If you've been here long enough, I'm sure you have seen her on most of my videos because I'm literally with her most of the time. So this story is about her. This child of mine loves sweets. She has a very sweet tooth. Another thing about her is that she's very extroverted and she's a storyteller in our family. So most of the time, you will definitely find her talking. She cracks us up, by the way. So this day, she had gotten an injury sometimes. Well, she's also very playful. While racing, she had her leg, and so we were going to hospital for dressing. It was in the evening just after work, and as we're in the car, she's sitting behind with the sister. I'm driving, na kanapiga tu story. Then suddenly, she keeps quiet. I'm like, what's going on? Then she says, oh, I'm in so much pain. So I'm like, what has happened? Then she's saying she's just swallowed a sweet, like imepita tu chwa. So I'm thinking it's not a big deal. Then she starts saying, oh, I'm in so much pain. So I'm like telling the sister, mgongo itoke, like just hit at the back and then maybe it'll pop out. Kumbe, that's with the way it's almost just slightly smaller than a particle, but ni ngumu. So when she swallowed it, it sort of got stuck on her whatever food pipe. Now she's in a lot of pain, and I tell her to take some water because it was a very short distance to the hospital. So akachukua maji and then she sips some water and she cannot even swallow the water because akona pain. Tukimwangalia, she's breathing well. Anyway, before I continue, let me digress. This day I was in the Arboretum and I looked at this river. I can imagine, guys, we are really polluting our environment and we can do better. This one is supposed to be a perfect picnic site being in a park, but the river is stinky. We have really been, as citizens of this city, Aki, we have dumped and now it's so dirty. I hope we can do better as a nation, surely. Anyway, I just decided to show you this part. It looks so beautiful, but it was stinky. back to the story, I now drive very fast because I'm a bit concerned, but the beauty is we realize she's breathing and I breathe too poor, so we know I gender the windpipe. It is just that it's too big, it is stuck on her pipe. Now, one of the things that cracked me up, the sister is telling her if she takes water because the sweet has blocked the pipe, the water will just float. So I think that actually added to her worry. So we drive very fast, we get to the hospital. Now, even before we go for the dressing part, we inform them what has happened. Saizo kanashika tu her chest, she's in so much pain. So I'm getting very concerned. And then if you go to Google, you'll be discouraged. I went to Google to check what happens when something is stuck. Then it brings you a lot of things and you're worried if something serious happened. But then the beauty, when you go to the hospital, they say they cannot give her anything, and if it's a sweet, it will melt, but it will take time. So it will just dissolve, not melt, dissolve pole pole, because the gut is moisturized, and the fact that she's breathing, she's okay. So they just manage her a bit, and then they do the dressing. But when we were leaving the hospital, that pain became excruciating. Then the hospital we had gone to, they closed down early. So me, when we were going home, aki mtoto akaanza kulia, anafinya kifua. Aki me, I just silently said a prayer. Being a mom sometimes by day makes you make decisions that you're sometimes hauko sure of, but me, I was like, I'm not going back with her like this. So I said, what we do, we can try Nairobi Hospital, at least waende wa confirm, because ukigoogle you'll be so scared. Sometimes I think afadhali tu you just stop Google. Anyway, in my head, I was like, in the hospital, they had said she swallows some painkillers, but now it was so hard to swallow anything, so tukaachana nazo. But then they were assuring us that after some time itakuwa sawa. Though unaangalia mtoto wako, she's in so much pain and you're also concerned. But then again, I don't know why I wasn't so worried. So I decided now to just, from where we were to Nairobi Hospital, tukaangalia traffic, it was not far. It was about 25 minutes. So I told them, let's go. But I was just praying, may this thing just resolve. Now, tumedrive, tukapanda mlima ile ya upper hill, and then it was around 8, and then it was just me and the girls, the dad was away. So tumefika hapo Radisson, something told me, by this you're told to take some time because we've driven around for a while. We just test, because when she seated she couldn't feel it, but when she stand ilikuwa inauma. Something told me hapo nje Radisson Blue. I pulled over. That is very few minutes from the hospital. I just thought, let me pull over. And I told her, by the way, nikamwambia a light, and then usimame ufeel kama bado your pain ni mingi sana, just to test. So mtoto akashuka hapo tu nje Radisson Blue. And then it was at night, it was around 8 something. Then when she stood up, my God, the girl just screamed, yay! Then she started jumping up and down. I was like, hallelujah, it is done. We don't need to go to the hospital. So imagine hata tungefika hosi, I don't know. So kumbe after some time now, that thing ilienda tu pole pole, and then it just it dissolved, and the choking was, for lack of a better word, was done. And that was the end of our road trip to hospital. So we just turned back and then we went home. Man, but that was scary, guys. Have you ever had a scare like that? And some of the questions I was asking myself, as a mother, did I overreact? Maybe tungeenda to home and then we just wait. But I think there is that thing that keeps coming to your mind as a mom or as a parent. Unaangalia mtu and you just want the best for them, and sometimes you tend to overthink. And I think by the way, that is okay. Actually, something else I learned, let's just stop Googling. Let's just listen to the doctor. Because you look at Google was just misleading, and then unaona nika it's a very serious situation. Kumbe it's not anything. Otherwise, guys, thank you for listening to my story. Let's continue with our walk and enjoy nature. These are some of the things that I love doing. I never force myself to do it. And then these kids, when I want to do something, they want to join me, and it always makes it better because we spend the time to also bond. By the Arboretum is you just pay for entrance fee, and then if you have a car, you pay for parking. Then you just go and enjoy nature. So let's continue with this walk. As we conclude, we did around 8 km that morning, and it was just a nice way to recharge and just restart the week. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much. It's such a beautiful place. You can do your picnics. They allow foreigners, they allow anyone to go in, so long as you just pay for the fee. Otherwise, guys, I really appreciate every one of you who took their time to click on this video. I wish you a fulfilling month, and remember, life is what you make it. Your brain has the capability to adjust and to change your whole mindset. So just make this month count, and I wish you all the amazing and good things that it can bring along. Thank you so much, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.